Hey guys, thanks for joining me on this Thursday afternoon. Listen, we are searching, we being the Nobody Asked Me Guy show, and I'm your host, Melvin Casey Lars. We are searching for some moms that would like to come on our show January 31st, 5 o'clock p.m. And our first discussion is going to be mothers of incarcerated sons. Now, as you can see in the background, our book, Mothers and Their Men, an introspective look at mothers rearing their sons. The reason we are tackling mothers with incarcerated sons first is simply because we want to make it very clear and get it out of the way is that everyone tries to blame the mom, whether directly or indirectly, if the son has made some bad decisions. And we want to make sure that people get and understand that that's the farthest thing from the truth. It's not mom's fault at all. So if I didn't make that clear in my initial explanation, but what I mean by we is society. You know, what happened at home, and mom didn't do this, and there's no, there's no dad, and everything really points fingers back at mom, whether we say it indirectly or directly. So moms, I know you're out there, and it's not an easy subject. It's a very sensitive subject, and we are asking that you join us. We're going to sign up our first 25. This is going to be a series. We're going to not only talk about moms with incarcerated sons, we're going to talk about moms, unfortunately, with sons that have been lost to violence. We're going to talk about moms with sons who are highly successful, who have been there all along, because we want to make it very clear that, again, we've got to quit maligning our moms and acting as if something is wrong with their parenting, when in fact, which is stated in the book, as we all know, moms do the majority of the rearing, whether a man is in the house or not. So let's make that clear. So anyway, moms, we are soliciting you. Please check us out. Send me an email either on my Facebook account, letting me know if you're interested in joining us so that I can send you a link, and or you can send that, or I say my email, I'm sorry, either to my Facebook account and or my email. And the email you can send that to is the Nobody Asked Me Guy Show at gmail.com. That's the word, the, we like to say the nobody, it's all one word, the Nobody Asked, ASKED, me guy at gmail.com. Now we're going to talk about this. This is for the world, but we want to give our moms a platform. So we're starting a series. Now within that series, we're also going to be talking about another book titled Just an Ordinary George. 8 minutes and 46 seconds. Your denial is your conscience. Now, we have all heard the story about George Perry Floyd. We've all heard that he called for his mama when he was taking his unfortunate last breaths. And people try to gloss over that and don't want to really extrapolate on that. Athletes used to say all the time when they showed the camera on them, "Hi, Mom," and we made such a explanation out of that as to why that was happening. So these shows are dedicated to moms. So we're going to be talking with our moms. So it does not matter. And let me make this clear as we're doing this live broadcast. Moms, please be clear. We want moms, whether you have chosen to acquire a PhD through a university, or whether you have chosen to acquire a PhD through life, whether you hold a diploma or not, whether you live in a, quote, fancy neighborhood, unquote, or not, whether you live in the, quote, hood, unquote, or not. We want to talk to our moms, for we know there's so much success comes from so many walks of life. So moms, January 31st, which is a Tuesday, 5 p.m., we would love to have you as a guest on the Nobody Asked Me Guy show. I'm your host, Melvin Casey Lars. And let me say this, my mom, God rest her soul, did not have a high school diploma, but she had me and three other siblings. And we were all blessed to do well, with and without males involved directly. Of course, everyone has enough intelligence to understand that two productive people can certainly do more than one productive person. So we are in no way belittling the importance, but I do want to make it very clear, two productive parents, because in this book you see behind me, we talk about that. Dad's in the house, but he's not home. So guys, listen, join me and please contact me. Send me a message through this Facebook or send me a message, the Nobody Asked Me Guy Show at gmail.com. Have a great and blessed Thursday. I'm your host, Melvin Casey Lars. Be blessed. Looking forward to seeing you January 31st. We will send you a link to the show. Please join us.